Jungkook's POV. "Jungkook," she called out from inside the closet. "What?" I asked, walking in. I can't pull the zip up," she muttered, struggling with the dress. "Help me pull it up," she added, pointing at her dress. "I only know how to pull it down, should I?" I said teasingly. I just love how her cheeks turn all red at my slight teasing. I pushed her hair one side and pulled the zip up, placing a gentle kiss on her back. I felt her shiver at my slightest touch. "I'm all set, let's go," she said, trying to hide her blush. "I think we should just stay here. It'll be more fun," I whispered in my ear. "No, you promised we would go for a movie," she said, opening the door and walking out. "We have a whole theater at our home where we can watch a movie and spend quality time together. But still, why do you want to go out to that crowded place to watch the movie?" I asked, climbing down the stairs behind her. "Because I saw you for the first time there, when you were beating up that guy," she said with a smile. When she remembers every little thing about us, I feel loved, and I can't quite explain this feeling. We sat in the car. I couldn't help but smile. "All right, listen up. We're going to watch the movie first. It'll end around 7:30. Then, we'll head to the ice cream parlor. I will order chocolate and butterscotch flavor, and you can order your banana or vanilla flavor. We will then go to Eden Garden to catch the fireworks. We will light the lantern and make a wish. After all that, we might feel hungry, so we will have our dinner, and I'm badly craving some chicken, so that's what we'll order. And then, we'll..." And she just kept on talking. She talks all day and all night, and surprisingly, I never get bored listening to her. As I parked the car, she excitedly pulled me out towards the theater. "I want 2 large buckets of cheese popcorn and a cola," she said, dragging me towards the popcorn shop. "2 large cheese popcorn and a cola," I told the cashier, swiping my card to pay for it. I don't really like watching films, but having her sitting beside me, holding my hand, and resting her head on my shoulder while giggling at funny scenes and shedding tears at sad moments is what I truly enjoy. After the movie, just as planned, we made our way to the ice cream parlor. "I need to use the washroom. You go ahead and place the order. I'll be back soon," she said, untangling her hands from mine. "Okay," I replied, heading towards the ice cream counter. I can't believe I'm standing here in the queue, patiently waiting for my turn to order ice cream. How much I've changed since she came into my life. I thought smilingly. It's been 15 minutes of waiting, and the ice cream is starting to melt, but she still hasn't returned. What's taking her so long? I wondered, as I walked towards the washroom to check on her. In front of the ladies' washroom, waiting for a while, but she didn't come out. Feeling worried, I approached a lady walking out of the restroom. Can you please check on my wife? She hasn't come out yet, I asked anxiously. But there's no one inside, she replied. Panic started to rise within me, and without a second thought, I pushed the door of the washroom and walked inside to check for myself. To my dismay, there was no sign of her. I'm certain I would have seen her if she walked out towards the canteen area. She must have gone out through this way, I thought to myself, following the path that led to the car park area. As I entered, I heard loud screams. I recognize it. It's my wife, Yin's voice. My heart clenched with worry as I followed the direction of the sound. I saw her in distress. Her dress was half torn, and a man was forcing himself on her while she was screaming in pain. My blood boiled seeing her in that condition. I immediately pulled the man away from her and wrapped my coat around her, ensuring her comfort and safety. I don't know what got into me. I started kicking and punching him non-stop. He started bleeding from mouth, but I had absolutely no plan to stop. As I was kicking and punching, there was a loud thud. I turned and saw YN collapsed on the floor. "Oh no!" I exclaimed, rushing towards her and lifting her up gently. She had fainted. I called home. "Call Dr. Suri! YN has fainted!" I ordered. In a panic, I quickly carried her to the car and drove her to the home. The doctor had already arrived. She took YN inside our home clinic. I was breathing heavily and my anger was roaring. I called Simon. "Check the CCTV footage of the CDR Theater's car park. Find that man, wherever he may be, and bring him to the basement." I waited there restlessly, pacing back and forth. Finally, the doctor emerged from the clinic room. "Miss YN is all right. She fainted due to panic. She has some minor cuts and bruises, but both the mother and the baby are fine, the doctor informed me. Mother and baby? I questioned in surprise. Yes, YN is 1 week pregnant. Didn't she tell you? The doctor asked. I gave her the positive reports yesterday. Maybe she wanted to surprise you, she added. I stood there in silence for a while, not knowing how to react. I am going to be a father, I thought to myself, trying to process the news. I slowly entered the room where YN was sleeping. As I sat beside her, I noticed bruises on her face and neck. I touched them gently. Tears welled up in my eyes seeing her hurt. I then placed my hand gently on her belly. Mix of emotions filled within me. I felt love and protectiveness towards both her and our unborn child. As I gently rubbed her belly, I felt her waking up. As soon as she saw me, she hugged me tightly, breaking into tears. It's okay, relax, I'm here, I reassured her, gently rubbing her back. As I walked out, a man dragged me to the car park. She spoke between heavy breaths and tears. Don't worry or think about it, I'll take care of everything. Just try to relax. Panicking isn't good for our baby, I said, keeping my hand on her belly. Is my baby okay? She asked, looking at me with worry. The baby is fine, I said, comforting her. Why didn't you tell me about the pregnancy, YN? I asked, wiping the tears from her eyes. I was going to tell you today at the Lantern Festival, she said with a hint of sadness. I hugged her. I am so happy. I'm going to be father. Thank you, YN, I said, holding her tight. Tears spilled out of my eyes. I saw a smile formed on her lips. We'll go to the Lantern Festival tomorrow to make a wish for our baby, I said, kissing her with love and reassurance. Now take rest, I said, putting off the light, holding her in embrace. Before her, my life revolved around constant fights and business deals, but having her by my side revealed a whole new side of myself. I never imagined caring for someone more than I care for myself. The thought of her getting hurt brings me immense pain, something I never thought I would feel for anyone. She has become the most significant person in my life, and I would go to any extent to destroy the person who tries to harm her. Keep hitting him until he can't endure it anymore, I commanded, handing the whip to one of my men. Boss, he might die if we go on, my man expressed concern. No, he mustn't die. Beat him, but be sure he survives. I want to torment him every single day, I directed, walking away.
This was a one-shot FF. Hope you liked it. Thank you for watching. Turn on the notifications for more such Jungkook's fan fiction. Hope you have a good day ahead. See ya. Take care.